Risk management is a systematic process used to identify, assess, mitigate, monitor, and respond to uncertainties that may disrupt supply chain operations. Effective risk management helps organizations protect customer service, maintain operational continuity, safeguard assets, and achieve strategic objectives despite changing business conditions. The process typically begins with risk identification, followed by risk assessment, prioritization, mitigation planning, implementation of controls, continuous monitoring, and periodic review. Supply chain risks may arise from suppliers, transportation networks, geopolitical events, economic fluctuations, cybersecurity threats, natural disasters, regulatory changes, or internal operational failures. By adopting a structured risk management approach, organizations can improve resilience, reduce vulnerability, and enhance their ability to respond effectively to unexpected events. Supply chain mapping is one of the most important tools for identifying risks throughout the end-to-end supply network. Mapping provides visibility into suppliers, manufacturing locations, distribution centers, transportation routes, inventory locations, and supporting service providers. This visibility enables organizations to identify critical dependencies, single points of failure, bottlenecks, and concentration risks that may not be apparent through traditional planning methods. Event monitoring complements supply chain mapping by continuously tracking developments that could affect operations, including weather disruptions, political instability, labor disputes, supplier financial performance, cybersecurity incidents, and regulatory changes. Together, supply chain mapping and event monitoring strengthen risk awareness and support proactive decision-making while ensuring compliance with applicable regulatory requirements. Organizations must evaluate potential supply chain events based on both probability and impact. Risk assessment involves analyzing how disruptions may affect customer service, production schedules, inventory availability, financial performance, supplier relationships, regulatory compliance, and organizational reputation. Some risks occur frequently but have limited impact, while others are rare yet potentially catastrophic. Effective risk assessment helps management prioritize resources and focus mitigation efforts on the most significant threats. Different organizations maintain varying levels of risk tolerance depending on industry requirements, competitive strategy, financial resources, and stakeholder expectations. Understanding risk exposure allows decision-makers to develop balanced strategies that protect operations while supporting growth, innovation, and long-term business objectives. Numerous tools and methodologies support effective supply chain risk management. Common approaches include risk registers, probability impact matrices, failure mode and effects analysis, FMEA, scenario planning, sensitivity analysis, root cause analysis, supplier risk assessments, and predictive analytics. These tools help organizations identify vulnerabilities, evaluate potential consequences, and develop mitigation strategies. Quantitative and qualitative assessments are often combined to provide a comprehensive understanding of risk exposure. Technology platforms further enhance risk visibility through real-time monitoring, advanced analytics, and automated alerts. By utilizing structured risk management tools, organizations can make more informed decisions, allocate resources effectively, and improve their ability to anticipate and manage disruptions before significant operational impacts occur. Business continuity planning, BCP, is a critical component of supply chain risk management because it establishes procedures for maintaining essential operations during disruptions. A business continuity plan identifies critical processes, key resources, recovery priorities, communication protocols, contingency actions, and recovery objectives. The goal is to minimize operational interruptions and restore normal activities as quickly as possible following a disruptive event. Effective BCP development requires collaboration across departments including operations, procurement, logistics, information technology, finance, and human resources. Organizations must regularly review, test, and update continuity plans to ensure their effectiveness. Well-developed continuity plans improve organizational resilience and support sustained performance during periods of uncertainty or crisis. Compliance with security requirements and regulatory obligations is another essential aspect of risk management. Organizations must adhere to laws, regulations, industry standards, and customer requirements related to product safety, trade compliance, cybersecurity, physical security, environmental protection, and data privacy. Security measures may include facility controls, cargo protection programs, supplier security assessments, cybersecurity protocols, employee training, and access management systems. Regulatory compliance reduces legal and financial risks, while strengthening stakeholder confidence. Failure to comply can result in penalties, supply disruptions, reputational damage, and loss of business opportunities. Consequently, security and compliance considerations must be integrated into supply chain planning, sourcing decisions, logistics operations, and overall risk management strategies. When disruptions occur, organizations must be prepared to implement business continuity plans and supplier continuity strategies rapidly and effectively. Activation procedures typically include assessing the situation, communicating with stakeholders, executing contingency actions, reallocating resources, securing alternative supply sources, and monitoring recovery progress. Supplier business continuity plans are particularly important because disruptions often originate outside the organization's direct control. Collaboration with suppliers helps ensure preparedness, improve visibility into risks, and coordinate recovery efforts during emergencies. Continuous monitoring and post-event analysis provide valuable lessons that strengthen future preparedness. By combining risk identification, assessment, mitigation, continuity planning, security compliance, and rapid response capabilities, organizations create resilient supply chains capable of sustaining operations and supporting customer needs even during significant disruptions.